EA Sports coverage for the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start, and off we go from Buffalo. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. And 10. Now the first carry for King Henry.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They're gonna go right back to Henry. And he's gonna have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield, a gain of 8 that time. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To the air one more time with Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Henry tries to bull his way in. A second effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
In motion, Shakir. Again, it's Allen to the air. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Now it's going to be third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
They'll run it on first down with Henry, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Second down, Jackson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Third and long for Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this pass.
And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's Allen. He keeps it himself.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Looking downfield for Coleman. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
What are you doing?
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Allen will throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. Down the left sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. In motion, Shakir. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills get back in it. It is 21-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Has an opening past the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. He'll go again here with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Jackson now. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Allen working from the pistol. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, Jackson. That'll be intercepted. Picked off. It's DeMar Hamlin. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bills 1st down. Throwing again. It's Allen. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Cooper going in motion. Now Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Hardy now with the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Throwing Jackson. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Ravens first down.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Jackson up top again. He's going to run it. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he missed it. Wow, don't see that very often. Justin Tucker, one of the best ever. His career extra point percentage, close to 99%. But he missed on that one. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. And ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronc. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again is Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Charvarius Ward brings him down. Working quickly here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's tackled.
Receiver carrying across the market, Kate. This receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He has it at the 5. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. He puts everything behind this one. His first throw is an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 14. First down.
And time runs out. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play fake, Jackson. Buying some time right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the gun, Henry. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Running once more with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down throw by Purdy. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Pretty throwing here on first. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Deontay Hardy to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he winds up out of bounds with things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Returns looking good so far. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lamar now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They go play fake with Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he's dropped for a stunningly big loss. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Rolling left by... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able... Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to throw it. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Gets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Purdy looking to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down throw for Jackson. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Ravens with a little more work to do to win it here. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flush down out to his left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to attain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. A big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And they do not break the tie here in the 4th.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Hardy on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Man, not a lot of arms in the league can deliver that throw from half the field away. Unfortunately, it ends up with the other team.
Yeah, not many today, Kate, and I would argue not many in the history of the game. It's a short list. I'll put Jeff George, John Elway, Jay Schrader had an absolute cannon. But you also got to have the smarts to know when to unleash a rope like that. Decision-making, not nearly as qualified as the pure arm talent on that throw. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA. It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carr going to open with a pass here. He's taking a shot on his first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Ravens have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Trying down the middle with Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
First down, here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. First down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throwaway.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Carr with it on 3rd and short. Dumps it off to his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's good for the Saints.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He finds his running back deep down the left side. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Miller. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Working quickly here. Lamar now from the gun. Getting out to his left. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Jackson now on 3rd. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Throwing on first down, it's Carr. He's on the move. He's on the move. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Justin Matabike making that stop. From the 27. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Carr staring down a 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Aguilar with the grab. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The give here on 2nd. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They go play fake with Jackson. This finds Likely. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They send a man in motion. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. I mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And they pick him off again. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 14. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the gun, Jackson. Fits it through the middle. It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down in... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over with a short field. They're at the 28-yard line. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 30.
Hey, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That phone for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion. Straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital and then we straight out the sentence. They pay out, they pay out, they pay out. I'm finished. Then grade out the lake house. The bay watch the women. Go meet your mate. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson looking to throw right away. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Lamar changing the play. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Now it's Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal of how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Bulldozes past him. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Here's 3rd and 3. Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Throwing is Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 48 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Henry up the middle. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Back deep is Steven Sims. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now Jackson steps away to his left. And this is going to be home in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Pass incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. 20. That is caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Jackson now. They'll roll him out right. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And the touchdown all set up by the big play, one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will